दिलों में तुम अपनी बेताबियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। नजर में ख्वाबों की बिजलियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। हवा के झोंकों के जैसे आजाद रहना सीखो। तुम एक दरिया के जैसे लहरों में बहना सीखो। हर एक लम्हे से तुम मिलो खोले अपनी बाहें। हर एक पल एक नया समा देख ये निगाहें। जो अपनी आंखों में हैरानियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। दिलों में तुम अपनी बेताबियां लेके चल रहे हो तो जिंदा हो तुम। नमस्ते. Good afternoon, all of you. Good afternoon, teachers. Good afternoon, ma'am. So, welcome to this special episode of our podcast, Legacy in Leadership, brought to you by Sanjay Godawat International School, Belagavi. So, today we are not gathered here to just celebrate a birthday, but to honor a visionary leader whose journey has inspired so many of us. On this special occasion, we celebrate the 59th birthday of mentor, our guiding force, our director, ma'am, Ms. Sasmita Mohanty, ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am, for this podcast show. So let me introduce myself. This is Arihant and my co-host is Deepak. And today we are hosting our first podcast in Belagavi, that is Legacy in Leadership. So let's hear it for our ma'am.
Ma'am, through this episode, we want to walk through the path you have traveled, the value you have upheld, and the lives you have transferred. This is a humble gift to you from our Sanjay Godawat International School's family with a love and gratitude. Ma'am, let's start from the beginning. Ma'am, please tell us about your childhood days, about your family, about your siblings or school days. Please, ma'am.
So, my childhood days were the happiest days because I being the only daughter in a family of three brothers and the most pampered daughter by the father, and I had all wonderful memories because all the festivals I used to celebrate with not less than 5 clothes, and till date it continues.
Oh, that's great.
So this is what with the love and with the care I grew up. When I was a child going to school, my elder brother used to escort me to go to the school or to go to college. Parents never left me alone, and Orissa being a very backward state during those days, so parents are extra careful about taking care of a girl at a teenage.
Safety.
I studied in a government girls' high school, and I finished the girls' high school was just opposite to my house. My father was working in finance department in Orissa Secretariat. So I grew up in quarter. You know, there are apartment which was given by government, and then in apartment there are many people. Those they work in the same offices, belong to the same categories, and then they stay together, and then the children those their friends, they go to the neighborhood school, and this is how I grew up. And then next to that school there was a college, women's college. So after I finished, I was the first one to get first class in my family. My parents were very, very disappointed. They had a lot of expectations from my elder brother, who was a brilliant student, but he did not get first class just because of 1 mark. So when I got, nobody had any expectations, and then they all cherished and enjoyed after I got my matriculation result. So when I was doing my matriculation, it was 10th and 9th and 10th together. There used to be board examination. And the system was one person sitting on the top of the rope, and then there is a booklet, and then you have to tell your roll number, and then that person has to tell whether you passed or failed. And there used to be a huge line to know that what is the result.
Results,
And then if somebody has failed, then there is a mourning situation at home. So that was the situation during those days. But from childhood, I was very hardworking, very focused. I used to spend a lot of time in studying and at home, helping my mom at work, taking care of helping my brothers and helping my father. I was the favorite child of my father. So I eagerly used to wait when my father used to, come back because he was working in a government office and simultaneously he had business also. He was a visionary person because during that time he had the vision that he could build a huge house and have business along with job and very much careful about the education of children. So this is how my childhood was. And then I completed my I was doing my graduation and then I got married and that is how I came to Maharashtra.
Yeah, that's great, ma'am. Being nostalgic now. Yeah, one favor I want from you, ma'am, that because you are sitting in front of us and we are a little bit nervous, so we will treat you as a guest today, and we are not your teachers, we are just podcasters. So please favor that, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So here comes our next question. Ma'am, we want to know about your journey of principal. Uh, Means when did you start your journey, principal job, and from which school?
So I started my career as a teacher, which was unplanned. I never wanted to become a teacher. I always wanted to become air hostess because that was a very glamorous job. I grew up watching TV, people traveling in aeroplane, and then that was the dream that okay, I need to study in Santiniketan in Calcutta, and then I become air hostess. But that never happened, and I completed my education in Ramadevi Women's College. That was one premium women's college in Orissa and Bhubaneswar. And then I got married. I thought that that's the full stop for my studies because I became a mother very soon. So then I thought that maybe I will not able to continue. But then I got married in a family where the in-laws and my spouse, everybody was very supportive about education. So with my daughter, I went to give my graduation examination.
Oh, that's great, ma'am.
So I gave my graduation and then come back, and then my father-in-law told me that what are you going to do at home? You continue doing your masters. So he admitted me in the college where everything was taught in Marathi, and I don't understand anything of that. And it was very challenging time, but then somehow I studied on my own. I was the only student in English medium student who had to appear MA in English medium. Then I wrote my exam, and then I moved to Kolhapur because my husband was working in Kolhapur. So I completed. He was the divisional manager in Maharashtra Consumers Federation, and then I completed my masters. And the day the result was declared, I was going through the newspaper, and then I found out that there is one advertisement, and they were looking for lecturer in one English medium college, which is going to start in Kolhapur. So I thought, let me try my luck. So I went for the interview, and the college was very small, and it was just beginning, and somehow they considered and gave me the job. So I became a lecturer there. So I started my career as a lecturer. I worked there for 5 years, and from there our family moved to Belgaum. So when I came to Belgaum, then the owner of the Phoenix school was close friend of my husband. So then I thought that my husband said that what are you going to do sitting at home? Better you go along with the child to the school. So my daughter was studying in grade 2, and I joined as a teacher in the same school. So then there I worked for 10 years, from teacher to bursar to vice principal, vice principal to principal, and then I had a lot of hands-on experience in that school because I used to handle their entire finance. I used to handle entire staff. Then I used to handle their group institutions. Then entire administration. So step by step, I started handling the entire school. And then one fine day, I decided that the time has come and I have to move on. So I left the school. It was very, very emotional because when you work for a long time at a school,
Yeah, it is
and
very
then
hard.
you
Yes.
have to leave the school, then already students, staff, everybody, they're so much emotionally attached. You will still find that the people from Phoenix are there with me. Mr. Naveen was working with me in Phoenix. Lauren De Mello was working with me in Phoenix. Then Shobha Naveen was working with me. Shobha Naveen was the teacher of my class teacher of my daughter. So this is how the team still are working
Continues,
with me,
yes,
continue. I mean, half of their life is gone along with me. So then I moved out from there, and then after that I joined a school in Kolhapur, Kanhala. That was my first independent principalship. It was very, very challenging, because I went from a city school to a very interior school where there are no culture, where there was no proper setting of English medium school was there. But there also I worked very hard to apply for CBSE permission, then bringing some standard in the school, appointing good teachers, and then taking care of the schools, how they should be in boarding school. And from there, then I moved to Davangere.
Okay.
So then there's no looking back.
Yeah.
But then the work I had done in Sanjeevan Public School, I think for that reason the chairman never forget till date. He would say that it's not about boosting myself, but then behind me also anybody can go and ask him. You'll get the same reply that we never had a principal like Mrs. Mohanty, who would definitely say, because I had worked so hard there.
Yes. It's true, ma'am, and nobody doubt on you.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to tell because I was just like you people young, because I became principal at a very young age. So at 27, I was already principal.
That's
So
great.
from there, the journey started, and then that gave me much more boost to move ahead. And when I went to Karnataka, to PSSS school, that was another challenge.
Okay.
Because everybody is speaking Kannada and I don't know Kannada.
So Marathi to
And
Kannada
then,
now.
Yeah, and there it's being interior. They had never expected any female to be the head of the school. And prior to me, who was the principal, who was the presidential awardee principal. He had got the president award for best principal, and he was quite elderly. And then, in comparison, I was very young. Even if I was sitting in office, people would come and say that, where is the principal? So I started going around, talking to parents, working very, very hard. Every day night I used to write diary that should I continue here or should I leave? Every day night I used to feel. And then after some time, after writing that, I used to feel that let me have this challenge. And quitting is not
Not
the
accepted.
way to
Yes.
be accepted. So it was difficult to deal with the staff who's there working there for many years, and to change their attitude and approach. It was very daunting. But then ultimately, slowly and steadily, it happened. The strength started increasing. New teachers started joining. Staff started. Old teachers started accepting, and then the school started growing and winning the trust of many, many parents. I worked there almost like 8 years there. And I'm sure that till the end, if I would have worked also, they would not have any problem, because they had so much of trust. My chairman chairman Mr. Ganesh, he had so much of trust that he used to not even see and sign the check if it is gone from me. So that much of trust he had. And including Mr. Samnuru Shivshankarappa. He never used to call me in any other name. He used to call me Amma. So even if a crowd of lakhs is there, he will point out me and he will tell with the sign language that see. So that much
Affection and
affection we had. It was a hard decision for me, but I had got bored because I love challenges. So I thought that I should move to Maharashtra so that I would be little close to my daughter and maybe I will meet her.
She was
often.
studying here.
She was studying in Pune.
Okay.
She had completed her studies. She was married also and settled in Pune. So I thought that enough I have done because I didn't find any challenge. So I thought of moving out. And 1 year before, I had committed to Mr. Sanjay Murabha that I would be joining, but I didn't join. So our chairman called up to this chairman and said that don't take my principal. So this chairman said that no, already she has decided to quit. So even if I don't take, she will go somewhere else. So this is what I came and joined in Sanjay Murabha. And from that time, I never got tired. This is the school where I have worked maximum years, like 1 decade and 3 years already over. Still, I feel that there is so much to do because they had given me so much of free hand to grow, to take up new challenges, know for, means never know for anything. So that is what we started exploring, doing new things and establishing the name of the institution.
Yes, ma'am. Really. Can we hear it for ma'am? We used to hear from the principal sir also. The sir also shared many experiences from your journey. So thank you, sir. Next.
Just now you are explain about your joining to SGIS, and that's our next question to ask you, but you already answered it. Do you add? Do you want to add anything more in that?
I think if I would not have taken up SGIS, I would not have understood what is my potential. I would have just continued working in PSS that one school and then the routine, go, come, and boarding students, that's it. But then when I came to SGIS, it was just a small school with CBSE up to grade 9 with 300 students. And then we started establishing the boarding school. I never wanted to work in boarding school, but I was so much habituated. So ultimately, I started the boarding school, then separated the boarding school from the day school, and then I started Cambridge. So the journey continued. Then all of a sudden, I realized that so much is done. I never realized, and handling such a huge team. Then even today, when few people were talking, and then later on I came and stood there, I was just in my memory lane, going back to the first day when I was addressing the parents, and parents had so much of apprehension that how they're going to have this school, what are they going to do, all those things I was thinking. So then I realized that the journey is quite long.
So many years passed.
So many things have been done, and so many people I have touched, so many life I have
Transfer.
So many people are inspired by you, and so many
all
things.
this is just because I had that opportunity to work in SGIS. Otherwise, I would have restricted to 700 students and 100 or 200 teachers. Today, I have in Kolhapur itself 500 teachers. If I take Pune and Belagavi, it is 700 teachers and around 2,000 non-teaching staff.
It's a great work, man. Really, it's a great and appreciable.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
It's again the teamwork.
Yes, ma'am. Let's come to the next question, ma'am, regarding SGIS only. So, over the years, SGIS has grown into one of the most reputed institutions, as you said, in India. So, your leadership was central to that. So, what was one turning point at SGIS that you will always cherish?
I would cherish the way I grew the children and their placement and their success stories. And just recently, I was there on SGIS first batch student marriage, and then I could see that each one of them, one after another, they have got married. They have come along with their wives, and then they are introducing us. So this is wonderful memories.
Yeah, it is your success and your means,
And
dedication.
you see them, you have seen them as student, and today you see them entrepreneur.
Yes,
They
yes.
are, big businessmen and doing so well in life.
Yes. Truly.
Ma'am, which achievement at SGS feels most special in personal?
All whatever I feel that everything, whatever is there, I have really worked for it. Only thing, I mean, I bring the idea, then it is implemented by my team. So I am supported with such a wonderful team that they know me thoroughly what I expect. Like Ali and Naveen, they understand my eyes, the movement of the eyes, where it goes, what I want. Ali will understand that.
Yes.
So that is what I am successful in grooming a leader, who could understand things so well and such capable leader. I mean, when I see Ali managing 3,000 students of day boarding and managing the highest number of staff, around 200 or 250 staff, and 6,000 parents. So, which is so challenging.
This is a huge number.
But then he manages, he's a young principal, he's
Yes.
doing it.
Yes.
So I feel great that he does better than me.
Yes.
True, ma'am.
Yes.
And ultimately, the day he had joined as a maths teacher in the evening time, I was doing my work and he was doing correction. After coming out from my office, when I took a round, I found out he was doing correction. And then I asked him, it's raining, what are you doing? Ma'am, I'm doing my correction. And after that, after a few days, I had shared this with many of the staff. I said that you will see, I could see there is something with this guy. He would definitely do very well in leadership.
Yes.
And it happened.
And it
He is
proved,
the
yes.
youngest principal
Yes.
and doing everything so well.
Yes. Thanks to you, man.
No, we feel good. Like Samson doing good here,
Yes.
Naveen doing it. All these are being nurtured by me. If they run successful school, that gives me satisfaction because they have been groomed by me.
Yes, yes. This is all the products of you.
And, it's not about students, it's about creating 100 other
Yes,
leaders
yes.
like Mahadev.
Creating leaders, yes.
Madare came on my birthday. So I still remember when I used to tell him that Mahadev, you have to be your assembly in charge. So I used to tell Mahadev, when you have to do assembly, you have to, minute by minute, you have to count and get it done. Within that time, it has to happen. I mean, sometimes he used to feel so painful and stressful when he was doing that. And now today, when he is sitting on the chair, he says that, ma'am, whatever role I have undergone, now I understood that how important they are for me as principal of the school.
Yes.
So some of the other time, it is very helpful for them. So he comes and he says that everything whatever I have learned now I am implementing. So like that, they are also growing. They are also means many of them they are being principals.
Yes.
Many of them they are doing well. So we feel
Yeah,
good.
people learn from you, your experiences.
So I feel good that okay,
Yes.
it's not about me. It's about creating hundreds of other leaders.
Other leaders, yes, that's true, man.
Before I join here, when I talk with some people that I'm joining SGIS, the people say when you join there, आप कुछ सीखो या ना सीखो काम बहुत अच्छे से सीख लोगे, and that feelings I have now, and I am growing now that because of in your leadership.
Yeah,
I'm so
even
thankful for you.
Vihin Patil worked under me.
Yeah.
He was the vice principal. Now today he is principal. Purohit worked under me as Hindi teacher. So today he is principal. So all of them knows they have worked under. Kiran also was maths teacher. He also worked as principal. But you can go up, but remaining there it requires substance.
Yes. The
So
patience
if you
and
don't have substance and quality within you, so then you will fall. I have seen many principals, they go up, become principal, and then come down and become teacher.
that is the
So
very
remaining in that position, you really need to have a lot of consistency.
Yes.
Whatever you are doing, you should continue doing. Because every day is a new day. There is not a single day that you will sit and relax. I have achieved all the laurels. Now I'm the principal of the school, so I don't have to do hard work. I just have to give order and sit. It never happens.
That's true, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Let's come to the next question. So, which school event or celebration do you hold closest to your heart, and why? Maybe it is SGIS or any other school you visited. Any school event.
Yeah, I mean school annual gathering, and then the reward ceremony of the students when they get good results, and then we feel very
Yes.
very happy, like ISO
ISO. Yes.
getting the number one position. It's also
Yeah.
because 194 international schools in India, and then you open it and then you will see that it is
We
Sanjay
see, yes,
Gulabani
we can see
University
them. Yes.
first position.
Correct.
It's a big achievement.
Yeah, we get you. Yes.
So when that kind of achievement is there, I feel very very happy, and that comes just because of the hard work of all the coaches and all the students and everybody, the team understanding, having a goal, and then moving ahead.
Yes.
So it's not only me, but everybody else also enjoy the same
Yes.
success.
Yes, ma'am. What does success means to you in this stage?
At this stage, it's not about competing with another school. It's about creating good value-based human beings. Those they would have some kind of impact in the community, because that's the biggest challenge we are facing. So touching more and more life, because I have a purpose every day when I get up. I have some purpose to go to school. So I'm not only taking care of my teachers and my students, I'm also instrumental in guiding another 40 schools principals, another 40 school students and teachers. So this is what I do, and the more life I touch, the more influence I make. I feel that I will be contributing something what I have to all of them.
Yes, that's.
So that is what matters for me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that. Coming to the next question, taking this next question to next level, what keeps you motivated every single day in your role as a school principal or director principal?
Children.
Okay.
The future of children.
Like, can you elaborate?
The spark in the eyes of the children, the innocent smiles, and doing something for them. Because this is what I believe from day one in this career of mine, because I'm very passionate about what I'm doing. So I don't bother what pain I'm getting, I don't bother, because I enjoy what I'm doing. So that passion gives me to love my job and enjoy what I'm doing. And always I have believed that the children I am dealing with are not less than my own children.
Yes.
So that is how when I give preference, sometimes it becomes too much for others to understand. But this is what I believe. I have always given preference to the children I deal with rather than my own child. Because my own child, I am accountable.
Yes.
You know,
But there are many
nobody else will come and ask me. But for other children, everybody else is going to come and ask me. But I believe that if you are doing good karma, the good things is definitely going to happen for you. So I have not done anything for my own child, but still I feel contented being a teacher. My child has got good education, got good job, got settled in good place, got married to a good guy. So all this is the blessings of God.
Yes.
So I don't know anything how it happened.
Just it happened.
Just
yes.
it happened.
Yes.
So this is what, and that make me to believe more that if your karma is good, then
Everything will
definitely
be,
there
yes.
is unseen hand who is protecting you all the time.
Yes. True, ma'am.
How do you stay so grounded well when you're leading such a huge institution?
I believe that the more grounded you are, you will understand people better
Yes.
because I have grown from there. I didn't come from a leadership degree from IIM and become the principal of SGIS. So I have grown from primary teacher to coordinator to vice principal to principal. So I know what all are necessary. So any job is a service for me. Any job I can do that. I mean, I don't feel bad in doing any job.
Yes.
So that is what I till date I serve food in dining hall. I won't mind serving food to the children. Many people will think, how could we have position? How could we serve food? As I said that I treat these children not less than my own children. So when our children at home, we serve them. So like that, I feel that why the child has not taken vegetable, why the child has not taken dal. So I don't feel that okay, this is something odd job for a director to come down and see because this is a basic thing. The more grounded you are setting examples for others.
Yeah, you consider this your second home only. So
Yeah,
yeah.
no
So
examples, role modeling.
yes.
So how do you tell teachers to do things when you are not doing?
Yes.
So when you start doing, then you're role modeling. The teachers say that oh, the principal can do. Why
Why
can't
can't
you?
we? Yes.
So that
That's.
is
I think in SGIS every teacher is doing the same thing. Whatever you have laid down. So every teacher in SGIS.
very
Yes. So coming to the next question, ma'am. I guess you might have felt burnout or feeling low or self-doubt sometimes. So how do you deal with this?
actually I become sometimes emotional when it comes to students or sometimes then automatically the tear comes rolling down. That's it.
I guess today also somehow you
No,
were.
today when going down the memory
Yes.
lane, how we have spent time, and how we were living,
Yes.
how we were working. So many things are
So
attached.
yes, yes. So we
So
felt that.
emotionally,
Yes.
how much we are connected. So you feel.
Yes. Yes.
So that happens, but then I believe that if sometimes you get emotional and a tear comes out, there's nothing wrong about it.
Hmm.
So
It is
that's
better to
it.
express rather
Yeah,
than to
yeah,
suppress.
yeah. And sometimes I get angry and I shout.
Ah,
So
that is
that is
natural.
another way. Yeah. But then with the growing age and all, with I have calmed down very much.
Yeah, we have experienced that, ma'am.
Yeah.
Because earlier, if we see, it was
I
a
have calmed down.
yes, yes,
But then I have created people those they would take care. So
yes,
that is
yes. Next.
Uh, Ma'am, if you aren't not in the education field, which another path might you choose with the same passion? You already told about your air hostess. Apart from that, anything else?
I don't know because I have not thought of anything else. Maybe I could have done something, but I'm sure that whatever I will do.
Good. Yes.
If I give three choices, you can
Yeah.
choose any one of them. Uh, Either a politician, either a policeman,
Politician is little bit different.
policeman,
Policeman and what is the third one?
judge.
Judge.
Why, ma'am? Can I ask why judge only? Why not police?
Judge means doing justice. We
Doing
have
justice.
always said for giving justice.
But police will also implement the laws and you will make sure
It's
that law and
very,
order.
very hard.
Okay.
It's very difficult.
So we go with the justice. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have the question that is, what advice would you give to young students who are still searching for the meaning of life or direction in life?
I would advise them to follow their passion, find out what they are interested in. There's nothing, great and small. So whatever the things they feel that they are good at and which is inspiring them, they should carry on with that, because they should not be living their life with the dream of somebody else.
Yes, that's
So
true.
if they want to be happy, they should pursue their passion. And today's situation, anything you pick up, if you are interested in it and you are doing your best, you will definitely be successful in that.
Yes, that's true, ma'am.
Ma'am, next question is, what do you expect from teachers as well as the students?
I expect from teachers sincerity. They should be honest and sincere from the core of their heart. And from students, same sincere and honest. And they should value this childhood, because this is the time for them to learn everything whatever possible. After that, it becomes very, very difficult. And they should have the foundation which would make them to be a strong individual in the future.
One more thing I'll add. What parents can do in this generation or in education, whatever the
Parents have to role model. They should take interest in child's education, child's physical health, child's mental health. They should do sacrifice of certain things if they want to nurture good kids with some value system.
Because parenting nowadays is a very critical issue.
thank you so much.
So we are coming to the end of this segment with the question related to SGIS Belgavi. So where do you see SGIS Belagavi after 10 years?
I see that SGI Belagavi is having its own building and having its swimming pool, having its very good teaching fraternity, residential students, and wonderful ground and beautiful infrastructure, and a great team. So that is what I visualize 10 years.
After 10 years. Yeah, after 10 years.
Status of
Yes,
SGI.
that's great, ma'am. Can we hear for that?
Ma'am, we are coming from the second segment, that is the rapid fire.
Oh God.
Just say what comes to your mind first. Yeah. Your favorite book?
What a question. I've forgotten all the books I read. Good to great.
Morning person or night owl?
Morning.
One birthday memory you will never forget.
Everybody is so memorable. So I will remember all of this.
Your favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood memory is, being spending, time with the families, fighting with brothers,
One food,
and crying because in fighting they will win and I will lose.
Yeah, it happens everywhere, ma'am.
Yeah.
and I think always girls
And
win.
teasing, my younger brother used to tease me very much.
May that younger mother get more scold because of
Your complaints and all.
one food you can never resist.
Never, yeah. The mutton curry made by my mom.
And also we come to know that you are a good cook, ma'am. So what?
Not very.
Not good. Okay.
Okay. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Saris or casual?
Saris.
Your proudest moment in SGS?
So many moments are there.
Then
I
you can-
can't explain a single one. Many moments are there.
Okay, that
Every
is-
day when I stand before the students and the staff, it's a proudest moment. Now I'm sitting before so many staff, it's a proudest moment. So every day there is a proudest moment.
That's a great answer. If your life is a book, so what is its title?
Never thought. Some,
Yeah, I never thought, but then it should be something related to division.
Can you means frame it or can you term it?
Actually, there is one leader in me. So somewhat, I have not thought, but it should be something like that. Or I have not thought, but it should be related to leadership.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, no problem.
Answer in one word. Ma'am. Leadership means
Serving people.
education,
What remains after you have forgotten?
discipline,
Discipline means to control yourself.
and students.
Students' overall development.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. So next segment is also the same way, same kind of that. You have to choose one out of these two. So can we start?
You are doing podcast or history?
No, ma'am. Podcast. Podcast. only. But these are some funny and tricky questions that our audience would like to hear from you.
Okay.
Okay. So here is the first one: gym or yoga, which keeps your principal's power charged?
Gym.
Okay. A day off from school, what will you do? Sleeping, outing, watching TV, or anything else?
Shopping.
Shopping. Very good. Which teacher's excuse makes you laugh the most?
PE teacher.
PE
Sports
teacher.
teachers.
Like what, ma'am?
Sports teachers, they would not come on time. They will not take the children every day. Some of the other teachers are there, and some of them they will not. We know that what is going to happen.
Okay, ma'am.
What they are going to say also, I know.
Okay. The next question, ma'am. Who is more scary, the board inspector or a parent with a complaint?
No one.
No one? Okay, that was a googly for us. Okay, so what's your hidden talent, ma'am? Singing or dancing or anything else you want to share?
Singing.
Singing. So, audience, can we have? Ma'am, please.
Any favorite song you have?
But there are no time to practice.
No, anyhow, we are ready to listen, ma'am. We are eager to listen. Any song for which you like?
Warnings are not there. But I can sing. I need to have warnings.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Who gives you more headaches, ma'am? Naughty kids or overexcited teachers?
No, both of them.
No, no. Okay. If you could make a school rule that applies to teachers also, what would it be?
Character.
Okay. So character is
I mean, discipline and good character.
maintaining these characters and all. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Choose one, ma'am. Surprise inspection of school or surprise holiday?
Surprise.
Surprise holiday. It was unexpected. We thought that you will have a surprise inspection. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Next, if your life you are a movie, because it's a media and it's a cinema time. So, what would be the name of this movie? Again, Sasmita. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, people say that you are very strict. True or false?
True.
True. Yeah. Thank you. And choose one out of this, ma'am. USA or India?
India.
India. Okay, that's good. And this is last one. Arihant or Deepak?
Both.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Now, ma'am, our over the past few days, we have collected messages from loved ones. They are very special for us as well as you. Let's see who are they. So,
Go.
Yes, madam. Yes, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aji. Happy birthday to you. birthday, Mummy. We love you.
Yeah, that was a very. Ma'am, can you reflect on this video? If, because, or can you introduce us, the kids?
Yeah, my daughter and grandchildren.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, ma'am, as we come to the end of this heartfelt conversation, we would be honored to hear your final thoughts. Is there any message you would like to leave for our students, teachers, and the entire school community as you celebrate your 59th birthday?
I would like to share this message for all of you to be truthful to yourself. And if you do not enjoy teaching, I think that you should not be wasting time in it. And you should think that what could be that other job you are interested in. And you should pursue in that because how much are we getting to do or we do, we are never going to be getting the 100%. And second thing is dream big because everybody can grow. So if you have the desire to grow, you can grow. Only thing is that you need to plan and implement those plans. So always your professional goals and personal goals should be having two different pages. So one after another you need to, cut it down once you achieve your personal goal and get the professional goal. So both should be going year after year because we are growing with age. So every year we need to have something new to do. So what is it new we want to do? Because we never think about it. We just go on with the time and we move. So there is no time to reflect. Like he was asking for reflection. So weaving teachers will do reflect. So I would advise all of you to reflect. Take a pause, have reflection every day. Think that what best it could do and what went wrong, what is going right. These are the things I would like to tell you. That the more you have reflection, the better you will have correction. And reflection cannot be right or wrong, but thinking is important. You should think about every instance, like I'm talking. You can think of this. It's not that whatever I'm saying 100% you will like it. But when you think, at least you will come to that conclusion you have accepted or you have not accepted. So that is important. And each one of you should have a career. That is what I want to. Emotion is one part, career is another. So focus on your career. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your wisdom, your memories, your vision with us. On the behalf of entire Sanjay Godath International School, we wish you continuous joy, health, and fulfillment. Once again, wish you happy birthday, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we are deeply grateful to you, ma'am, for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today in Belagavi. And your words have left a lasting impression on all of us. Thank you so much from the bottom of the heart.
And I would like to share that many of the teachers, even Samsar also must be knowing certain things for themselves, right?
Yes.
So this podcast or these questions must have, made it open for many of the mysteries
Yes.
of my life or whatever I have done and what I am must have become clear to all of you.
Yeah, actually, we want to know something about more your personal journey. So that's why we decided to have a podcast like this way. And you accepted our invitation and you came down here. So thank you so much, ma'am.
Good.
Yeah.
And I look forward that all of you to be more than, better than me, you create your life. Carve your life in such a manner that you are capable of doing much, much better than anybody else.
Yes. Sure, ma'am. Sure.
One last question. It's from entire Belgaum team. Ma'am, when is the birthday party?
Yeah, birthday time. Yeah.
And where it
Every birthday party, I call everybody to
So-
Kolhapur. Actually, I gave a party for Kolhapur Star, in Virar Junction.
Virar Junction.
So you people to come there, it would be it was not possible. But I wish that once we will have on Sunday that arrangement. It was excellent.
Yeah.
So I will definitely arrange once for all of you, and I'll invite you there.
Yeah, ma'am. We are waiting, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
Yeah.
Need your blessing. Ma'am.